Shalom, shalom to the body of believers, to the 12 tribes of Yashar'Al, the Yahudim, Pastor Yehuda, foreigners and aliens and Gentiles alike. Good evening, good afternoon, grand rising, wherever you at on this earth, wherever you at in the United States of America. Greetings. There's something I want to address and talk about today. Things that's going on, things that's happening in the world. But there's one topic I want to address that came across my feed is the civil unrest that's going on with the black community in these United States of America. I don't understand the severity of it is. I just know what's going to end up happening if we just don't take a look at this situation and speak the truth of it. The truth is, this government system is wicked. They built this country off of death, murder of the natives of this land, of the true Hebrews of the scriptures that were sold into slavery. And they've been doing it for over 400 years. They built their military. They positioned themselves all over this earth. These servicemen and women, they took a pledge and they took an oath to eradicate anything foreign and domestic. So they have an arsenal. They have bombs. And if you look at it, look what happened to Rosewood, Florida, back in the early 1900s. Look at Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, based off lies. Now I'm coming to y'all as a servant of the Most High to let y'all know about the commandments. Thou shalt not kill. But you young black men and women, you gangsters, what are you doing? You're committing suicide. You're committing suicide. And you about to commit mass genocide to your family members, to your mothers, to your fathers, to your daughters, to your sons, to your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, your wives, your girlfriends, the elders, and any and everybody. Hate begets hate. You do not repay evil for evil. But if you really want these people to stand down, I suggest that you stand down. They feed off of our energy. They feed off of hatred. What they're doing is wrong. How are they forcing their power and their will? But see, nobody has more power than the Creator. And y'all going about it the wrong way. There's darkness on this earth. You love your families. If you care about your life, I know a lot of y'all don't care about your life. The life doesn't belong to you anyway. But who are you going to serve? There is a Creator. There is the eternal King. And his name is Yahuwah, your Elohah, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. For over 400 years, we've been behind the 8 ball. For over 400 years, we've been labeled as not human. But to be honest with you, we all spirits are having a human experience. See, but over 400 years, they lied on us. They manipulated us. They controlled everything. They controlled the narrative and the directions that we should go. But like I said before, and I will say it again, we wouldn't be in this problems if it wasn't for our ancestors, our forefathers, that broke the statutes, laws, and the commandments of the Most High. We wouldn't be in this land. I'm not talking about the natives of this land. I'm talking about the true Hebrews of the scriptures. I'm talking about the ones that were sold into slavery during the transatlantic slave trade. The ones that was brutalized, that was raped, that was hung, that was set on fire, that built this country, that took whips and chains, was in shackles. And now, to repay your ancestors and your forefathers and to disrespect the Most High, you indoctrinated this wicked system. You took on the narrative that you are gang members, that you are unruly people. That's farthest from the truth. Be honest with you, you've been put on a curse, you've been put under a spell. You're living in a delusion, you're living in la la land, you're living in a false narrative, you are living out what your oppressors spoke over your lives. But at the end of the day, it was written for a time like this, for people to be deceived and being deceived. Times is waxing worse and worse. But there's always a solution to a problem. And the solution is you need to cry out to the Creator. You need to obey His statutes, laws, and commandments. His laws, statutes, and laws and commandments says, "Thou shalt not kill. Love thy neighbor as thyself." So why would you put your city, your state, if he wanted to, he don't have to send the troops in. But if they feel threatened, they can be from anywhere on this earth. They can be on the Pacific coast. They could be on the East Coast. They could be on the Atlantic, whatever you want to be. They could be anywhere they want to. And push a button. Longitude and latitude. A missile can come down and wipe out that whole state. Just because y'all want to be gangsters. Just because y'all think y'all bad. Just because y'all got some little tic-tac toys. These people got stealth bombers. They got jets. They can nuke y'all from the sky. Then what will happen? Y'all done committed suicide because y'all threatened these people. I'm speaking this and I'm saying this just because I care about people and I love people. Violence is wrong. Hatred is wrong. Bigotry is wrong. Racism is wrong. Sexism is wrong. Men sleeping with men is wrong. Women sleeping with women is wrong. Hatred is wrong. See, these people have the characteristics of Satan because he's a rebellious spirit. He's a hateful spirit. He's a jealous spirit. And it's sad that our people carried on these same characteristics of the enemy. But I'm here to tell you, evil begets evil. You cannot destroy evil with evil. You cannot destroy hatred with hatred. You cannot destroy racism with racism. Once we know the true history of what's going on, the better we'll be, the better we won't repeat these same cycles. But at the end of the day, things are being written, things are being played out. So I want to say these to these politicians. I want to say these to these pastors. I want to say these to these people, these groups that are in high positions. Y'all rose to power either through a channel where that's not of the Most High. And you causing these things to be played out here on earth. You causing these entities to be put here on earth. You're conjuring up things. You crying out to things. You're seeking things, and you open up these portals in the spiritual realm, and it's being manifested, it's being played out here. The wickedness and the things that's being played out on this earth, it's because you're dabbling in things you're not supposed to be dabbling into. The music, the movies, the mass incarceration, the drugs and the alcohol and the porn, all of it is opening up these portals where demons come in to run rapid, and it gets into these people because people don't know how to heal. People have been through trauma. People are tired. People are sick and tired of being bullied. Yes, your commander-in-chief, he's a bully. These judges, these lawyers, they're bullies. These politicians, these cabinet members, they are bullies. They only care about themselves. They don't care about nobody else. As long as they keep their pockets lined up, as long as they stay rich, as long as they stay powerful, they don't care about nobody on this earth. So you think they care about you? Do you think they care about your little guns that you got? Yeah, you may have street sweepers. These people got tanks. Oh, don't let me talk about the people in Memphis, Tennessee, too, that stole tanks. You young niggas, you YNs. Don't think just because you stole a tank, don't think they can't drop bombs in Memphis, Tennessee as well and wipe out that whole city. Don't think they can't send no type of gas in there that can kill you in an instant. These people are sick and demonic. They waiting for an excuse, and y'all are giving them excuses after excuses. We need to stop. Black folks need to stop. You killing your own self. You killing your generation. You killing kids, your children, and your generation, your bloodline, by the way that you're acting. Do you care about yourself? So I know some of y'all don't. I know some of y'all been given over to a reprobate mind because of the wickedness that you've done on this earth. If you can't save yourself, save your children that's behind you. You need to be there for your kids and show them a better way instead of just telling them how to pick up guns. Stop buying them water guns. Stop buying them Nerf guns and everything else. Teach them how to kill. Teach them how to shoot. Why you think they're killing us every day? There's no form of godliness in you. You have some type of form of godliness, but you're not obeying the Most High. I use that word because that's the word that's being used. But at the end of the day, they don't have Yahuwah's spirit. They don't have Yahuwah's thoughts and ways inside yourself. See, the kingdom of the Most High. See, people think about this. There's a rapture that everybody's going to be lifted up in the cloud. One person going to be standing next to two people walking down the street. Next thing you know, one person just disappeared, lifted up in the air and stuff like that. No, that's not what it is. That's a lie straight from hell. We are in these last days. These are prophetic times. And it's because what's going on in this earth. These people, these young men out here, they don't have the Most High in their life. Because they're tired of the situations, what's going on. Y'all politicians, y'all leaders, y'all businessmen. Y'all put this narrative on us. Y'all put these drugs and these alcohols, these prostitutions. Let's get it wrong. This thing's been going on. Rebellion's been going on since the biblical days. Even before the Messiah walked this earth. There's been paganism. There's been witchcraft. There's been sorcery. And that's why they put themselves in power. That's why why would you depend on these people to rule your life? Don't you know the Most High is the author of your life? Don't you know He makes things happen? He can cause things to shift. I'm a man that's been through many wars and many battles on this earth. I've been through it all. I've been poisoned. I've been left for dead. I've been jumped, had guns put in my face. I've been shot at. The government been on my back. I've been offered money, millions of dollars. Matter of fact, $35 million. But what is the profit of man to gain the whole world to lose itself? It would have took me out of everything, all my suffering and everything else. But at the end of the day, if I would have accepted that money, I would have forfeited my life. Because they would have had control over me. If I didn't do what they offered me this money, if I didn't do what they said they was going to do, first of all, I would have turned my back on the Creator. That other means I would have told my Creator I did not need Him, I don't want Him, I don't depend on Him. That right there alone would have forfeited my life. Then Satan would have had his free reign to do whatever he wanted to do with me and to me. He would have won. And if he would have won, all hell would be broken loose on this earth. I'm that one. And I'm not afraid and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not proud or arrogant. I'm not boastful or nothing like that. I know what I am. I know who I am. I know what's in me. And I know what's going to happen if y'all don't stand down. I know a lot of y'all are suffering. I know a lot of y'all hurt. We don't bring these things in the community. They ship it here. They provide for us. They watch us kill each other. Then to get to the point where they come their own. Now they want control. Now they want full control. Now they want to make America great again by keep us in chains and bondage. They already got us in bondage by you smoking and by you drinking, by you going to these dispensaries, while you lusting and fornicating. They put this out here for us to do. And they just sitting back and just watching. Don't you know about controlling you? Either wiping you out or controlling you is controlling the narrative. It's letting them know we have power, we have control over this and every situation. And y'all going to be an example for the rest of these cities and these states in the United States of America. If they decided to act because they feel threatened, because your threats, talking about, don't come here, we're a different type of people down here. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how much arsenal you think you have. These people got bombs and atomic bombs. They got gases. They can sit from the comforts in their house and push a button and it can hit the trajectory on the city and state. They got satellites that can pinpoint anything and everything. Heat signatures and everything. And you think, right now they're probably laughing. They're probably laughing. But you know what? They don't take kindly to threats. And you threaten them. You are threatening these people. And by you threatening these people don't care who. If they want to wipe out a town, they wiped out a town. History don't prove it. They don't wipe out towns. Cities under lakes. They building man-made reserves and lakes and whatever you want to call it. Cities on top of cities. They done wiped out our ancestors and their forefathers. They've been doing it for over 400 years. They done took it too far. And y'all think for a second these people feel threatened by you? Yeah, they scared. They fearful. What they fear, they will try to wipe out. That's what they've been doing because they fear us. They fear if we would ever stop doing the things that we're doing and start sticking together, that we would stand up and do the things that's right instead of just being wicked and hateful out here. Quit being rebellious. But when you don't have a relationship with the Most High, you're rebellious, you're wicked, you're doing the things that the enemies want you to do. They want you to kill each other. He still wants you to kill each other. He's the author of confusion. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he destroys the people's minds, the people's hearts. And if you have a heart of the enemy, the Most High can't use you. And he'll allow things to happen. But he don't want nobody to die. He wants everybody to repent. So I'm telling you, I declare and decree, and I got all authority to say it. It's time for y'all to repent. It's time for y'all to put these guns down. You leaders, you congressmen, you cabinet members, you judges in the Supreme Court. Why would y'all support mass incarceration? Why would you support the NRA? The NRA and y'all people that runs it, y'all support it, y'all are responsible for this. Those who live by the sword die by the sword. I know somebody has all power. And me and him is just like this. And he doesn't play when it comes to me. And I don't play when it comes to him. I don't hate nobody. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You can't serve two masters. If you're going to be on the side of the light, you're going to be side of the darkness. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Light always wins. He never lost a battle, and he would never will. But you young men, you black men, you true Hebrews, or if you're part of the 12 tribes that's in Chicago, if you're a foreigner, you're an alien, if you're a Gentile alike, and you think by you having guns and you threaten these people, that y'all saying something, that y'all doing something, that y'all voice, whatever the case may be, you think it's carrying weight. It don't carry no weight. These people operate out of fear. That's why they position themselves all over this earth, because they fearful of the truth coming out. They fear when you put down the guns and start serving the Most High the way He commanded us to. They don't want you to know that. The enemy don't want you to know that. Don't you know how powerful we can become? When we get our act together and everybody else will see that we get our act together, then they will change their mindset about us. They have no choice but to get in line. But if you don't get in line, what are you doing to your city? What are you doing to your state? What are you doing to your family members that you say that you love? Do you really love them? Are you really protecting them by threatening these people? Are you really protecting them by threatening these people that sit behind desks, that can push a button, that can make a phone call, that can call this commander, they can call this general, they can call this National Guard? Why do you think they got National Guards everywhere? Don't you think they got these things that they got tanks and things where they can bring missiles up out the ground and they can detect where anybody's at, any city and state, the trajectory of it, the longitude and the latitude of it? They can save their military personnel if they choose to. I wouldn't be fearful of the military personnel. I'll be fearful them they not coming in. They don't have to come in. They're policing things. People are being destructive. And it's so bad, it's their own people that's doing it too. When would you wake up and see this? They killing each other now. They same people that they deny are killing them. It's been black on black crime for so many years. Now they killing their own, so now they killing their leaders. Their political leaders that's speaking, that's doing hate. People in the pharmaceutical company selling poison, denying free health care, denying the right medicines that can heal. Only person that can heal it is Yahuwah. He gives us the herbs, the fruits and the vegetables and the greens for us to heal our body. Yeah, you got men and women that can do surgery and stuff like that at the end of the day. But they selling poison. And they got prescriptions and stuff like that. Why do you think people are suffering right now? Because of the drugs, because of the alcohol, because the drugs in these prescriptions pills that's costing an arm and a leg. You think it's going to fix one thing, then you got to take another one to fix that. It fixes one thing, but it breaks down something else. Then you got to take a pill on that, then it breaks down something else. You're taking 4 or 5 and 6 pills and all this stuff. Kids are going to psychiatrists, getting therapy and stuff like that. They prescribing this and that. What's really going on is these people don't know how to heal because of the past traumas in their life, and they got these entities that's operating up in them. These people, these family members, these groups, these covens, these secret societies are speaking curses. These witches and warlocks out here that come into communities and stuff like that. They speak over food. They pray over music. They put these things on altars, the movies and everything else. These people are wicked. These people don't have the Most High. They say they believe in Him. They don't believe in Yahuwah or Allah. The only name of the Creator. This is what we spoke. We spoke Hebrew, Abarit, Dabarim. We didn't speak Latin. How you think you speak in English? Because your ancestors, forefathers was beaten to speak a Latin language, a Greek language. Who you think runs these things? These Roman Catholic faith. Romans. We're operating off of their narrative. Y'all are, not me. Y'all are. And they sitting back and just watching, say, "These look at these," and I'm gonna be real with it. They say, "Look at these dumb niggas." We give them something, they think they something. Don't you know we controlling them? Don't you know that we ruling over them regardless with our spell work? By us, our hexes and that curses and everything else. And some of they don't realize, and some of them don't realize some of their family members are doing it to them too. We running this whole show. But when we decide to wake up, when we start looking within ourselves and start finding out what the true thing is, and they don't want us to know the truth, and once you start doing the things that the Most High, once you start crying out to the Most High, once you start going into your secret place and start warring in the spirit, things happen. Things happen. You pastors and you preachers, y'all went to school for this stuff. Y'all know the truth, but y'all not speaking the truth. And y'all think y'all got the favor of the Most High on your life just because you know scripture, just because you know Bible verses, you know it by heart and everything else, but you calling on the wrong person. Yeah. What enemy meant for evil, he can turn around and make it for good. So he have his children positioned everywhere. We exist. And we walk around under his covering, under his protection, and we got all authority. And our voices have major weight. Major weight. But since you operate in this system, you operate on worldly things, you're going to get worldly results. I need to say that one more time. When you operating in this worldly system, you get worldly results. The world loves you and hates you at the same time. It will prop you up and it will kill you. They've been doing it. They've been proving it for so long. Then they accept bribes. Yes, not all people are racist, but you got these people in power that are racist. They don't give a damn about you. But they can get 1 or 2 black folks to agree with them because they sold their soul. They paid them to say this. They paid them to do that. These are people who are part of the elite, these secret societies. These people are all people. So don't think it's just all white people in secret societies and dark covens and stuff like that. You got blacks, you got Asians, you got Mexicans, you got Latinos, you got Russians, you got Italians. They all controlling the narrative. And our people that are suffering, the low middle income, I don't care what race you are, y'all put these people in the power, and you see how they don't treat you. I don't care what color you are, black and white. That's why I said what I said. I put in videos a long time ago about how people like they killed our leaders like Fred Hampton. like Malcolm X. When these people really tapped in and they really seen the writing behind the wall, and they really see that not everybody are like that, and they see what the real problem is, and they knew what direction we was going, they try to put a stop to it. Then when you had leaders like that, they felt threatened, so they took them out. And I'm going to tell you something. They can't take me out. I fear no man. No man. No coven. No secret society. I don't fear Satan himself. And I done seen Satan. And I done had arguments with Satan. And I'm bold enough to say it. He lost. When he came up against me, he lost. He's mad, he's pissed. But he still sends his little flunkies to try to intimidate me, and I'm not scared. If I don't bow down to him, what makes you think I'm going to bow down to a president? Or to a judge? Or to a lawyer? I had a lawyer threaten me. He said, man, I got plans in high places. We make sure you will never get nothing. He threatened my life. He threatened my livelihood. But you know what I told him? He kind of rattled me for a minute. I'll be honest with you. I'm good enough. I'm healed enough to heal and speak on this stuff now. I got permission to speak on my life story and what I've been through in my life. And speak on the things that I know and where things are headed. And I know where things are headed. Now I'm giving y'all opportunity to change y'all life around, to do better for yourself, to want better for yourself. But I'm not here to save you. You have to save yourself. When you know better, you do better. See, our people suffer from a lack of knowledge. But getting back to that lawyer situation, he had me rattle for a second, but I said, you know what? Something was in my spirit said, wait a minute. I got a judge that's above all y'all judges put together. I got a judge that sees everything, that knows the truth. So you do what you want to do. And I guarantee you, you're not going to succeed. You know what that man did? I shouldn't have even accepted it. I should have just said, no, I'm going to stay where I'm at. But no. He paid me to move out. Because he was fearful. He was scared. But he knew what type of person I was. He knew I wasn't no problem to nobody. The problem found me because who I am. Because of the light that I carry. I attracted the wrong people because the things I've been through in my life. People try to take me out. People ciphering my energy. People took my kindness for weakness because I love and I care. And I say this with all authority and stuff like that. And I say this with guarantee, with clarity. Greater is he that's in me than he is in the world. I'm awoke. I'm here. And I'm now. And I'm right now. Even if I gotta stand alone, I'm never alone. Believe me, I'm never alone. I got the Most High. I got everything. I walk these streets every day, every night, and I see the destruction, the wickedness, the hatred, the bigotry, the straight rebellion. And it's getting worse and worse. Like I said, I've been poisoned. I've been left for dead on the street. I'm not supposed to be here. Had people coming up with machine guns ready to take me out, but it wasn't my time to go. I had witches and wizards and warlocks. I had a witch do a sacrifice right in front of my face. And I'm still here. I got these covens, these secret societies coming up against me. Paying people to gang stalk me. People monitor me in the spiritual realm. The United States government on my shoulders, stole my identity, ran up my name, built empires, built businesses off my name. Pastors and preachers using me, studying my life to advance their ministry and getting paid by this government. People are lying every day, but the truth is being revealed more and more every day. So it doesn't matter what they think or how they feel about me. They can try to cop me all they want. They can try to do anything they want. They can't stop me. Not by my power, not by my might, not by my strength, but the grace and the mercy and the love of the heavenly Abba, Yahuwah, my Allah. His strength, His power. I don't speak this. It's that spirit that's within me. It's His spirit. He dwells in me. I'm just a willing vessel. And I have the courage to say the things I'm going to say. They know exactly where I'm at. They've been watching me. They've been monitoring me. They've been studying me every day. They copy and paste me all day, every day. Don't y'all feel the shift in the atmosphere? Don't y'all feel the shift in the atmosphere? But I'm saying this to say this. What you're doing to your generations and your bloodline, you're going to wipe your bloodline out. And I know y'all got people, and I know you got family in different cities and different states. And I know they see what's going on. They know what's going on this earth. By y'all threatening them, telling them, don't come down here. We're a different breed down here. This, that, and they would take that into consideration. These people come up here talking about, don't come down here, man. We got street sweepers. We got this. We got that. And they're looking at us like, yeah, they got little toys down there. So we come in one way. They can call. They can do this. They can do that. They gonna consider everything. Why do you think they got generals and lieutenants? They got people positioned everywhere. You got some people that works for the government that's in your game. Some of y'all major drug suppliers are working for the United States government. And they telling them who has what and what has what. And y'all think y'all gonna get away with it? Y'all think y'all gonna survive this? What y'all just did, y'all just committed genocide on your bloodline and generations after you. Y'all just committed genocide on your city and your state. Like I said, these people don't have to come in with their tanks. They don't have to come in on ground. They can just drop bombs from the air. Then where would you be? Burnt, broke, busted, and disgusted. Y'all be burnt ends. Nothing but bone and ash. Because how you threaten a system that's designed to wipe out countries. And they've done it. People are dropping bombs from different places and stuff. They sending missiles and hitting cities and towns. Look what's going on. These wars that's going on. And what y'all think y'all doing? Y'all standing up for y'all people? Y'all not standing up for y'all people. Y'all letting them to the slaughterhouse. Y'all letting these children and these grandchildren and these elders, your mothers and your fathers, your sons, your daughters, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your friends, your wives, your girlfriends. I'm speaking on things that I know. This is what they can do. And y'all keep on threatening them. But you know what? I'm going to do y'all one better. I'm going to cover y'all. My voice has high rank in the spiritual realm. I'm not saying this is throwing it out here in front in nobody's face. No. Because I don't want to see nothing happen to a city. I wouldn't be doing my part here on earth if I didn't have nothing to say about this and allow this to happen. Because if I allow this to happen, It's not going to sit right with me. You can look me in my eye and see the sincerity in my heart. My job is to make sure that y'all make it home to y'all children. And to let my testimony and let my words pierce your hearts long enough to have y'all to think. To lay y'all guns down and turn from your wicked ways. Surrender and submit to the Most High. And allow Him to heal your hearts. He knows the pain. He knows what's been going on. He's been watching. Now this is a time for y'all to surrender and submit to Him. Start living out of darkness. Start hating. Put the guns down. Put the drugs, alcohol down. Put the smoking. Put the prostitutes. All this stuff. To put all that negativity down. And surrender to the Most High. That's the only way y'all will make it out of here. But I'm going to intercede for y'all. Because I care about you. I don't have to know to tell you that I love you. But it grieves my spirit knowing what's going on in the background. And me sitting here. If I can lift my voice and say something, I'm going to lift my voice and say something. Even if it's meant for me to come there, I'll go there. Even if I got to storm and talk to the president, I'm going to do it. But you know what? He ain't got no power. See, he can dictate, he can bully all these other leaders and stuff like that, but he can't bully me. He can't bully me. I've been bullied my whole life. And those who bullied me, they suffering right now. Either some of them are already gone, or they're about to meet their maker, or they're looking at me like, hey, we can't do nothing about it. They ain't gonna never tell me they sorry. They apologize. Their pride and their arrogance is gonna take them to an early grave. And that's one thing I know he's not gonna do. He's not man enough. He's not man enough to humble himself. He's not man enough to say he surrendered to the Most High. He don't have a relationship with the Most High. He don't really have a relationship with my Father. Our Father. But those who know, who have a relationship with Him, they know I'm speaking the truth. And I know I got their support. You young, you YNs in Tennessee, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all getting these young men all over this United States of America. Why you think they are positioning themselves in every neighborhood? Why you think they're buying up every property? Why you think they got their ops? These elite people got people in here. They got witches and warlocks in here. But I tell you one thing. Where I'm at, even I don't care if they're in different lands and countries. When they came up against me, they came up against the Creator. I tell you that right now. When they came up against me, they came up against the Creator. And I'm not threatening them. I never threatened them. I never came to their house. I never spoke nothing negative on them. But when I found out what was going on with me, now I'm man enough to say it. And let y'all know what's going on. Right? Reason why y'all going through, reason why we going through what we going through for over 400 years. Because of our ancestors, our forefathers was doing things. They've been doing the things. But He told us this was going to happen to us when we were disobedient to Him. But now you young men walking around here, y'all came here with machine guns and stuff like that, with your pants sagging down. Y'all ain't gonna be able to run nowhere. Y'all ain't gonna know where it's gonna come. How it's gonna come. That you just heard. Like I said, that man might change his mind. He might not send no military personnel in there. This is something to think about. This is something to think about. So I suggest y'all stand down. And I suggest y'all put these guns down. Stop. First of all, stop killing each other. Stop having this crab in the barrel mentality because somebody, this earth doesn't belong to nobody. Your block, your seed don't belong to nobody but the Creator. He allowed things to happen. So I guarantee you, if you don't get your stuff together, then when he does come, and oh yeah, he's coming. His kingdom is already here. If you don't turn from your wicked ways, if you turn from this gang violence, your rebellious nature, and if you don't surrender and you don't submit to the Most High, and you don't believe in the Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, the original name, not JC, that's the only way that's going to save you. That's the only way you will have a chance to make it up out of here. With your city, with your state. So you mayors, and I hope this hit the right nerve. I hope it hit the right people to finally say something, to stand up for what is right for the first time in your life, and stop accepting bribes and lies and pushing this false narrative. You are not in control. He's in control. He allowed things to happen for a reason and for a season. His will is going to be done regardless. He's giving y'all chances and choice. He allowed y'all to be on this earth for a reason. He's giving y'all opportunities. And I'm this messenger, and I'm here to tell y'all what side you're going to choose. You people in these elites ain't going to tell you what they did, but we know what they did. And they're going to hide behind it. But their jig is up. Systemic racism. How they position themselves on the four corners of this earth. How they rose to power. How they run these banking systems. How they run this politician system. Everything else. How they control the narrative. They're not going to tell you. But those who know, we know. So when we stand up, when we speak on this truth, don't you know we are mighty under Yahuwah in this world system? We're in this world. He said be separate. We're in this world. And he said be separate. This is what he asked for us to do. So you have a choice in the matter. Like I said, I intercede for y'all. Intercede in the spiritual realm. That the Most High and that the Malachims intervene. That his rock pierces your heart and pierces your mind. That you can see through the spiritual what's really going on. Abba, I intercede for Memphis, for Chicago, for humanity on this earth. These cities, these towns, your children, the set apart nation, the true Hebrews of the scriptures, the natives of this land, and my brothers and sisters, the ancestors and forefathers that were sold into slavery from our disobedience, that you forgive us, you have mercy on us, that you shine your light on us, Father, that you protect us, protect these men, these women, these children from genocide and from slaughter, that these young men and women put these guns down. Wake them up so they can see the deception and the lies. Pierce their hearts. Give them a heart of flesh instead of a heart of stone. To stop this violence. There's violence in our people. We need to get our act together. I trust you, Father. Your will be done regardless. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna lose. Y'all fighting a losing battle. Y'all young men. Y'all keep screaming y'all on demon time. Satan is laughing. And he's smiling. And he don't bother y'all. Because he know. Once your life is forfeited, he has y'all. And y'all going to burn in the pits of hell. Y'all think y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all think y'all know what y'all saying. Y'all think y'all live in hell on earth right now. Y'all ain't seen hell. Y'all ain't seen death. Yeah, we walk in among, we take our chances every day when we walk outside these doors. What can mere man do to you? He can maybe destroy the body, but he can't destroy the soul. The creator, he can destroy the body and the soul. When he's tired of you, he gets an order to take you out. And he's giving y'all young men chance after chance after chances to stand down, to think generational. You're teaching your sons and your daughters how to hate, how to kill. Thou shalt not kill. These are the commandments. And these government officials, they took these commandments out. This is what they did. And y'all are doing their will. Y'all perpetuating the problem. Y'all cause this to go on and on and on and on. And y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. Y'all really don't know. And it's sad that we've been put in this situation. Now it's time for us to change the narrative. Now it's time for us to stand up and do things the right way. Threatening these people is not the right way. It's not. But if y'all keep acting the way y'all acting, y'all gonna forfeit your lives and you're gonna forfeit your family's lives. And you destroyed your bloodline. You may have destroyed your city and your town just because y'all threatened these people. But they ain't got no power. But that power they're using to do this, and if it's His will for it to happen, it will happen. But you can change the narrative. He gives us a chance and a choice. So what you gonna do? You gonna keep threatening these people? And like I said, my words hold weight. And I allow my petition to the Most High that these people, that this president would stop the shenanigans, stop the bullying, because he already made his bed. He's going to lie in it. But he has a chance and a choice in the matter too. But if he chooses wrong, if he's pushing this death out here, if he keep bullying, he ain't met no bully. He may be bullying all these years. He ain't met no bully. I'm not threatening him. I'm just letting him know there's a bigger bully than him. There's always a bigger bully. And say, I don't fear him. And I know he's watching. And I know he's copying and pasting me. I know it. And I'm not impressed. Yeah, you got things you taking care of and this and that, whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know what he knows what it is. He knows what it is. And he knows what it's all about. And I don't support him. Period. I don't support this military system. I don't support this United States government because they don't do the will of my Father. And that they outside His will, they are His enemy. Period. They may think He's smiling on this God country, whatever these militaries be quoting, whatever these Navy SEALs and these Marines and everything else, they think He's in that. No, His hand's never in that. He allowed it to happen because it was written. But they think they got power. They ain't got no power. They losing power. And they couldn't take me out. And at the end of the day, and I'm letting y'all know right now, the power y'all think y'all got, y'all ain't got no power. Y'all might think y'all street smart. These people got military strategies, their tactics. You got servicemen and women that's coming on, putting out these videos telling y'all to stand down. They know what they got. They know what type of arsenal they got, and they trying to give y'all a pass. They trying to let y'all know y'all don't want this smoke. They're smarter. Like I said, they don't have to come in. They can just drop it. What's it called? Casualties of war. It's to the point where they don't care. They can rebuild a city. And these people in high positions in that city, they're gonna get their kids. They're gonna get up out of Dodge, and they're gonna leave you behind. And once they leave y'all behind, and y'all think y'all and they get the memo, they get that phone call. It's time for y'all to pull out. Best believe they're gonna be catching flights. Best believe they're gonna be getting their RVs. Best believe they're gonna be getting their vehicles. They're gonna get the heck out of Dodge. They're gonna pull their kids out of school and everything else. They can rebuild somewhere else. You think they don't have no contingency plan? You think they can't rebuild anywhere else? They've been doing it for years. They've been wiping out cities and wiping out communities and stuff like that and rebuilding on top of that. They can come back and rebuild. Ten steps a day, they ahead of y'all. And y'all think y'all know everything and y'all don't know nothing. And I hope this video reaches the right people. And I hope the right people will hear my voice. And I hope the right people will pass this along to the right people that's in high positions. Y'all know exactly who y'all are. I'm on Kingdom Business. And I know y'all don't want this for real. Y'all want y'all president to do this for real? That means y'all agree with it. That means y'all turn a blind eye to it. That means y'all accept this. And y'all know y'all hands just as in it, just as much as a person who made the order. Y'all just sat back and let this happen. Like I said, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of no judge. I'll tell you one thing, I'm not scared of Satan. And the devil is real. His demons are real and they walk this earth every day. We are amongst the living dead. People are dead in their spirit because they don't have the Most High in them. So they spiritually dead. So they walk in zombies. They drug addicts. They prostitutes. They demon people. These people that's in the cults and these practices and stuff like that. They don't have the Most High in them, so they spiritually dead. So they zombies. You can look at them, you can tell. I see them every day. They're wasting away. They're hiding behind their masks. They're hiding behind their shades and everything else. They think I don't know them. I know exactly who they are. I know exactly who they work for. And I know exactly these elites. Their spell work don't work on me no more. Their black magic don't work on me no more. They can rub their ears, they can rub their fingers, they can point in their hair, they can point in their air, they can do all this, they can do anything and everything they can. It doesn't work no more. And that's what's been going on in our communities for far too long. That's why these people are in high places. That's why they sit around here, walking around here with their nose up in the air and thinking they hide behind something. See, light irritates the darkness. Light and dark can't coexist. And they know it. But you people in high positions, y'all put these men, y'all put this FBI agent, y'all put these people, y'all vote these people in, and y'all gonna allow this to happen? And y'all say y'all know the Creator, and He's smiling on y'all? And this is what y'all want? Even if y'all don't want it, y'all not saying anything about it, just think. Your sons and your daughters, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your bloodline. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Y'all can get them out here at the end of the day. The Most High see that you turn a blind eye. How you, things y'all did, how y'all built y'all empire off our backs. Off of y'all mass incarceration. Off of the poison that you're putting in the communities. How you left them from there with your witchcraft and your sorcery and stuff like that to keep them blinded, to keep that veil, to keep that mask on and everything else. And now y'all got them. Now y'all got us acting how y'all, what y'all really wanted, to keep y'all hands clean. Now to the point now y'all getting desperate and y'all going back to y'all old taxes by hanging our people again. And y'all think the Most High is smiling on y'all? Y'all think y'all gonna last? And no, you're not. No, you're not. I wasn't going to be on here long. I done missed my meal tonight. My only meal that I was going to eat tonight, I done missed it by coming up on here because of the foolishness, because of the wickedness of these people, of this president, of our brothers and sisters that's out here thinking they the first line of the defense and not realizing they are killing themselves, and they're killing them in their generations, and they're killing their community. Y'all done put y'all community's head on the silver platter. The people in y'all community, y'all done put their head on the silver platter. Y'all just don't realize what y'all doing. The Satan sitting back and just laughing. When every last one of y'all get wiped out, y'all coming with me. Y'all think y'all got it bad? Wait till y'all come. Wait till y'all go to where I'm going. Because my time is up. He allowed me to take as many people I want to, and I'm taking y'all with me. This is what the devil's saying. Yeah, keep on. I'm watching you. Yeah, I'm not going to suffer alone. I did what I'm supposed to do. He allowed me to do this for a certain reason, for a certain season, and everything else. I try to take his son out. I try to take his daughter out. I try to take his people out, and I couldn't do it, and I lost that battle. But those, I can't touch them no more. I can't touch them no more, but I can touch the rest of y'all. And the rest of y'all acting out of ignorance, y'all acting out of stupidity. I'm sitting here waiting on y'all. Hey, my time is up. This is what Sabal is saying. This is what the devil's saying. Who y'all call Satan? This is what he's saying. I can't take his children out. I cannot put my hands on them no more. I done tried everything I can to take him out, and they still here. They still blocking. They still talking. But I can take everybody else out. Y'all the ones don't believe that he's real, and I know he's real, and he sent me down here. I'm doomed to the lake of fire for eternity. And the people that I brought with me is doomed. But I can get up in y'all and cause y'all to do these things on earth. To cause y'all not to have a relationship with the Creator. I can keep y'all blinded. I can keep on deceiving y'all. And I can have y'all doing the things I want y'all to do. And y'all doing it to a perfect T. Y'all crossing every T and dotting every I's on this one. As soon as y'all life is forfeited on that earth, y'all coming with me. Y'all won't get no other chance. Y'all going to suffer and y'all going to burn for eternity. And y'all going to wish. Y'all going to cry out. Y'all going to scream for another chance. And nope. This is what the devil's saying. And he got y'all. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. Y'all keep on pushing hate. Y'all keep on killing. Y'all keep on lying. Y'all keep on deceiving. Y'all keep on manipulating. But those that's doing his will, he don't bother them. He promised them this. That's why they sit in high places. That's why they so fearful. That's why they acting the way they acting. He done gave them a false narrative. He done told them, yeah, y'all gonna do this, y'all gonna do that. Now, knowing all along, he done set y'all up for failure. And the elites know what I'm talking about. These people in high positions, they know what I'm talking about. These people that's in these dark places, that's controlling the narrative, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But y'all people, y'all thinking because y'all sold y'all soul to this, to take bribes and everything else, y'all done sold y'all soul, y'all done gained the whole world and sold your soul in the process. With your lies and manipulations, with y'all control. Because whatever you went through in your life, whatever you were subjected to, how y'all sold on that dotted line, how y'all have pride and selfishness is the root of all evil, and that lust of money leads to all type of idolatry. Dog barking in the background, confirmation. The love of money leads to all type of idolatry. If y'all don't know what idolatry is, I suggest y'all look it up. Because y'all living in it every day. Yeah. But you know what? It's all good, though. It's going to do my body good anyway. I wouldn't be out here wasting my breath if I didn't care. If I didn't have love in my heart, I wouldn't say the things I be saying. To get y'all to wake up. To get y'all to put the guns down. And I dealt with gang members. Had people from all cliques and crews. Mafia. What's it? MS-13, M13, whatever. Mexican Mafia. Chinese Triad. Yakuza. Mob bosses. Crips, Bloods, folks. Latin Kings. All of them. Freemasons. Pastors. My own family members. Ex-relationships, ex-friendships. I done had them all come at me. And I'm still here. And I'm in my right frame of mind. And I have a sound mind. Because I said yes and I surrendered. I submitted to the Most High. Because he let me know who I was and what my mission is. And my mission is to wake y'all up. To tell y'all, to show y'all a better way. There's always a better way. He has his children out here that's doing the things that he's called for them to do. But if he gave me the voice to speak, I'm going to be that voice for the people. You got people that don't want this. They don't want to see this in their communities, in their city, in their state. You got people that don't want this. Y'all not thinking about them. Y'all don't care about them. You care about yourselves. They already don't care about you. They already let you know how they feel about you. But how you feel about yourself? Do you care about yourself? Do you love yourself enough? Do you care about your people? Your relatives? Your family members? People that you grew up with? Your children? Your children's children? Future generations after y'all? Y'all leave this earth? Do you care about that at all? Because evidently you don't. Because you put their lives in jeopardy. We kingdom-minded men and women. We know what's right, what's wrong on this earth. And I'm going to do everything I can in my power to make sure those people stay safe. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just know that I know. And where y'all heading down a slippery slope. Y'all heading down to hell with razor blades and lemon juice. Y'all may laugh. Y'all may think I don't know what I'm talking about. Best believe I know what I'm talking about. Best believe I know what I'm talking about. People lost their lives. You had atheists. People, they were satanic worshipers that lost their life and confessed on their deathbed that they was wrong. People admitted there is a creator. People admitted their soul is going to hell and they doomed for damnation for eternity. They confessed this before they left this earth. Y'all don't think hell is real? Y'all think living on earth is hell? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. The way y'all keep on going, y'all gonna end up there real quick. Y'all gonna end up there real quick. Because of your rebellious nature. Because you like to kill. Because you like to murder. Because y'all think y'all this and y'all that. And y'all really ain't nothing but just like vapor. Y'all grass. Y'all dust. He kills. And he makes alive. He has the authority to do so. He's the Almighty. He's all-powerful. He's all-seeing. He's all-knowing. He knew you before you was conceived in your mother's womb. He knew the direction that you was going. But he's giving you an opportunity to turn from your wicked ways. To stop doing what you're doing. I'm not talking about just Chicago. I'm talking about humanity, period. I don't care if you're black or white, Mexican, Chinese, Asian. I don't care who you are. I don't care what nationality you call yourself. He's giving y'all opportunity. He's giving y'all opportunity to turn from your wicked ways. Because those who get left behind, y'all going to suffer just like everybody else is going to suffer. For a season and a time. There's nothing new. He destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He destroyed the earth with a flood. Tore down the walls of Jericho. And the ones that came against his people, what they wanted for his people, it went back on their own heads. Look at Haman. Look at Saul. Look at Goliath. Look at those pagan worshippers with Samson. Y'all think these stories are fairy tales? Y'all think this is not true? I'm living proof. I live in proof that's still an empty grave. And I'm here on my Father's authority. And who has all authority? Who's been given authority? I am that I am. Do I hate y'all? No. But I can't save y'all. I need to save yourself. I can lead you to the one that can save you. That he's Yahuwah that heals you. He's the only one that can vindicate you. He's the only one that can save you. But y'all going about it the wrong way. You think his hand is on that? You think his hand is on that? You think his hand is on y'all putting y'all guns out here, threatening these people? You think that's what he wants? He wants love and he wants justice. He wants shalom, kindness, gentleness, loving one another. Love thy neighbors and love thyself. First commandment. Love Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, all your might. Everything that's in you, I don't care if it's your last breath. He's number one in your life. He's the first. When you wake up in the morning, and he's the first person that you go to before you go to bed. When you lay down and sleep, he should be the last person that you talk to. I'm not saying you can't talk to your wife or nothing like that, your husband, but I'm just saying he should be the center in anything and everything that you do. And you have to make sure this is of him. What voice are you listening to? My sheep know my voice. What voice are you listening to? Are you listening to the enemy's voice that's telling you to go out here? He ain't. I guarantee you that Most High ain't telling y'all go out here to kill anybody. I know he's not. He's not going out here to tell y'all to kill anybody. That's a commandment. Thou shalt not kill. That is a commandment of the Most High. These people are trained to kill. And I dealt with special ops. And I mean dealing with them like hand-to-hand combat. But they've been sent my way. People off the grid, snipers, and everything else. People been shooting at me from a distance and wondering why I'm still walking, why I'm still talking. I'm hearing bullets, pew, whistling through me. And I'm still here talking. And I'm still here amongst the living, letting my light shine and telling y'all what it is and what it ain't. Y'all need to change. Y'all need to change. Y'all need to change your attitude real quick. Y'all need to bow down. Because if y'all don't bow down, he's going to make y'all bow down. He's going to humble yourself. If y'all don't humble yourself, he's going to humble you. He's going to humble you in the ways that you ain't got no choice. And if you think coming up against me is the best move, I'm not out here inviting y'all. I'm just letting y'all know, don't do it. Don't even have that in your thought process. And the people that have in their thought process, they just say, well, what they sow on this earth, they're going to reap. So he knows your thoughts and he knows your heart. He searches your hearts. What's in a person's heart, this is how they're going to live their life. But when it comes to his children, he don't play. We're not going out here coming in people's territory and threatening their lives. But he did not give us a spirit of fear, but he gave us a spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I hope this reaches to the prisons too. Y'all people that's running these games, that's in these prison systems, you better tell your little foot soldiers. Tell your foot soldiers. Tell them. Y'all got family members. Y'all got family members out here. And these little young kids out here, they thinking these people, they putting y'all family in danger too, in jeopardy too. Y'all better send a kite home. I know about kites. I've been locked up. I've been locked up away from my family. In another state. In the South. In Alabama. Where the Confederate runs tight. I had them judges try to dictate my life. Told me I wasn't a good old boy. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. So I know what it's like to be locked up with rapists and murderers and thieves, drug dealers, drug addicts, racists, Aryan Brotherhood, people that's being homosexual, straight men having sex with homosexuals and being locked up and going home to their families and stuff and sleeping with their wives and giving them diseases and everything else. I've been locked up with these people. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know the ones who actually run these systems, these prison systems, these he-she's and all this stuff. Y'all got family members out there. Y'all may not be getting out. Y'all might have long sentences or y'all may be getting out soon. What you gonna come home to? Y'all family members, your community's being wiped out? This is what you really want? This is what y'all really putting out? Y'all telling them to hold the line like that? Don't budge an inch. If they come in here, y'all lay them down. So y'all basically y'all tell them to commit suicide, right? Death by firing squad. Or yeah, death by a bomb being dropped on that city. Y'all better think about it. Y'all better think about it. Y'all better think about it real quick. Y'all politicians, y'all need to stand up for what's right. You need to stand up for your citizens. Y'all say y'all doing this the right way. I challenge y'all to do it the right way. See what type of results you're going to get. Stop telling these lies. Start speaking the truth for once in your life. And see what it'll do for you. See how far you'll get by you speaking the truth. Y'all doing things that are so wrong. And y'all allowing this to happen. And the Most High sitting on high, looking at low, and he's sitting there just laughing. But he's not laughing like it's funny. He's laughing like he's angry. There's a difference between a funny laugh and an angry laugh. It's a different type of laughter when it's like, it's humor in it. Then there's a different type of laughter when there's anger behind it. He thinks and you think that y'all getting away with something. And y'all doing this to my kids, my children, my people. Y'all doing this to humanity. I gave y'all life. And this is how y'all repay me. And I allowed y'all to do this for so long, but y'all took it too far. While they was being exiled. While they was being punished. For them being disobedient to me. And y'all did what y'all did and y'all took it too far. Y'all don't think I mean business? Oh yeah, he means business. And what y'all sow on this earth, what you're going to reap. So I suggest y'all think long and hard. Whatever decision you make, you stand on that decision. Whatever decision that you make, you stand on that decision. Then at the end of the day, it's time for you to reap that harvest from the decisions that you make. Only He knows. Only He knows what's the right punishment for people who sold on this earth. He knows. He knows the outcome. Satan knows the outcome. He's pissed off because he couldn't take down certain people. But he also happy he get to take some people with him. These entities, it's not flesh and blood that we're dealing with. It's these entities that's up in these people. These dark covenants, these secret societies, principalities, in high places. This is our war. This is our fight. This is what we're fighting against. But the war is over now. His time was up. He lost. He lost. And he's still taking people down with him. So whatever you feel, whatever you think, whatever you feel and whatever you think, what these people think they can do, what they're trying to do, they can't work. They pissed off. They mad. They're going to keep trying. People going to keep warring, but they won't prosper. But at the end of the day, stop being selfish. Stop being prideful. Stop being arrogant. Stop being greedy. Stop being hateful. Love makes things happen. Love builds things. We are made out of love. He loves us. He gave us life. He created us. He created us for a reason. To prove a point. But if he wanted robots, he would have created robots. If he wanted robots, he would have created robots. If he really wanted to stop Sabal from doing what he did, maybe he wouldn't. Maybe if he knew that was going to happen, and he knew it, he gave him a chance and chance after chance. That he gave him what he wanted. He asked for it. He wanted it, so he gave him what he wanted. And he kept slipping in the darkness more and more and more and more and more until he hate the thing that he loved and he created, which is humanity. And that's the worst thing. That's the thing he can do. Take down humanity. Destroy what he loved. But he couldn't destroy me. He may did some damage to me. but he couldn't take me out. He may have stole from me. He may have lied on my name. He may have stole everything from me. But I'm taking it back. I already took it back. It belongs to me. So whatever you think he stole, I'm not worrying about it. But just know, it's my time. I'm here. I exist. I am that I am. The Son of the Most High. I got all authority. The King of Yehuda. Royalty in my DNA. This is kingdom business. The line of David. So there's still a king. And the king is here. So it doesn't matter what y'all think. It doesn't matter what you feel. Fear will never destroy me. Fear will never destroy me. I looked at death in the face. And I overcame it. I may not be full powered, but I'm awoke. I know exactly who I am. Now I know exactly who I belong to. It is what it is. So I suggest you religious leaders, you really care about your children and generations, you stop this madness.